closely resembles fecal matter that comes out of a chicken. Welcome back to another episode of the 89 Garage. Today is a video that I was inspired to do. There's a guy, also a Utah YouTuber. His channel is 65 Ford, and he goes through a tombstone welder, which is a Lincoln stick welder. And I have one. I've had it for probably 10 years, and I've never used it. And let me just show you. So it's back there. So I need to get it out. You know, I'm not good at this kind of stuff. I will mention in the video that this welder belonged to my father-in-law. Unfortunately, I can't call him and thank him right now because he's no longer with us. I've had it for at least 10 years and finally got around to fixing it. Here it is, back to its state of being able to be used and utilized and used to fix stuff. There were lots of things that he fixed with it, I am sure. I wish I could thank him right now. It's just, I think he knows so. I figure what the heck, I can throw these on there. They're brand new, they're just dusty. Never been on anything before. So I think those will do the trick. Don't know how we'll mount them yet, but anyway, I guess you're gonna have to wait on me here for a minute while I dig this thing out of here and get a better look at it. All right, it's all dug out, and there it is. So the whole time I've had it, it's been on this, just mounted on this wood. It looks like it has a couple holes in it that I can easily throw something out of the side of it for some tires, wheels, whatever. I don't know if that's something I have or not. This, I really kind of feel like maybe rewiring it because stuff like that. I'm gonna guess this will probably take me a while to get like this here. Probably need to upgrade on that since it's got this tape all around it. Came free with some spiders. That clamp, definitely seen some better days too. So I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, I've never welded with a stick before. It's been 100% MIG, everything I've done. So be an interesting experience. That should weld some things pretty good, I think. Might as well throw these in there too. Put this with the rest of my welding gear. Okay, I got this thing in the garage now. And these are 8mm or 5/16. Well, at least the ones on the other side are. Those are bigger, aren't they? Okay, I got a 7/16 and a 3/8. Let's see which one it is. 3/8. As far as I know, this still works. Just maybe not safely. That was interesting. For Pete's sakes. I thought this would be a little easier, to be honest with you. Oh, geez, there's another one right there. There we go. I was a little curious as to what kind of things we might find in here. My father-in-law was a horse guy, so you can kind of sort of tell that this thing's been in a barn. I'm a horse guy too, just different horses, you know. Oh, for Pete's sake. Yeah. Okay. Most definitely needs a little cleaning. But this definitely looks like it needs a vacuum job and some new leads put on it. I think I'm gonna have to get the old rigid vacuum out and really get in here. Okay, it's the next morning, and I'm gonna work on this. So here we are. I got, the stuff back on here. I went and bought paint too, but I'm kind of contemplating whether or not I'm even going to do it. I did actually order a new wire kit and end pieces for it because, that. Then last night, I went and picked up this rod at Home Depot. It's 1/2-inch rod. When I had this off, I noticed that you can put this all the way through it. And this bracket right there has a hole to go through it. My original intention was to weld something on the side of this with some stubs hanging off of it. And anyway, this just offers you a lot more support going all the way through it. So I'm doing that. I went through my washers here and I found the most appropriately sized washer. I'm gonna drill a hole through these, put a cotter pin in it. So basically right now what I'm doing is just I'm gonna hit this back in a little bit, but basically what I'm doing is just kind of seeing where I need to be. I like having that washer right there just so we're not grinding the tar out of the inner piece of that wheel. Here we are a couple days later, 3 or 4 actually, and we have the wires came today. So where is it at? Let me just show you somewhere. These say there. This is 4 gauge, it says right there. Let's open this up together. Kind of a weird box. No, it's pretty thick stuff. So it's been a couple days. I still have the COVID right now, but this stuff came from the Home Depot today for the welder. That's one heck of a unit right there. That's a little bit bigger than the one I got on the MIG. Than this little guy here. Electrode holder. But yeah, That clamp is a KH912. The electrode holder is a KH520. It's been like 3 weeks since I really touched this thing, and so I'm gonna start piddling around with it today. I don't have much time. I only have about an hour and a half before I got other obligations. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and take this thing, the back panel, off of it, and try to get some of it done. Alright guys, I finished taking it apart. I had a phone call in the meantime, and you know, I was on the phone while I was doing this. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and see what needs to be done. I do know that there's a bolt on the front. That's the back end of it here. Pretty sure this is the electrode side of it, and then this is ground. So I'm gonna go ahead and bust those off of there. First, I'm gonna take the screw out of the front. We're gonna do one side at a time. That way I know I won't screw them up, I won't get them backwards. So we'll go around over here. The screw I'm talking about is right there in between the two wires. You can definitely tell this was stored in a barn. I think we're pretty lucky that we're doing this. Wow. It's not in the best of shape. So, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and it's like I need something on both sides of that and up there. Looks like the 3/8 variety. Nope, it's half. Okay guys, I got what was indeed the electrode came off the top, and I just wanted to compare the wire. The wire inside is definitely the same size. The sheeting on the new stuff is a little bit thinner, so we're gonna be fine though. First I'm gonna get these cables out of here, and then I'm gonna strip these down and we'll put the ends on them. Alright, so I have made, where'd it go? Made this end here. Now I'm going to do the side for this. Okay, we're all made up and ready to put this cover back on. And then we'll be able to put this wire in the machine, and I'll start working on the other side. Well, we're starting to look a lot better in here. Got that one done. Now I'm going to take this apart. And by the way, I think I got back on to say these are actually 7/16, not a half. So anyway, I will relieve this of its duties and start making the other cable. Okay guys, I was running low on time, so I hurried and put these together. I don't know, that might need to come up from here instead of back here. I don't know, let me know in the comments. I really don't know. So I got this thing back in. We're all rewired. But anyway, I gotta get going. I have somewhere to be in about 45 minutes, and I haven't showered yet. So I'm gonna go in and do that and be on my way, and we'll finish this up hopefully tomorrow. Well, finally getting back to this video. It is the day before Thanksgiving. I did go buy a can of spray paint that I was gonna repaint this, but I got to looking at it. And you know what? This means a lot to me. That was my father-in-law's, and it's got a lot of character. I know it's got a little rust up top, but that just adds to the character. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put this thing together. I'm out here I don't know what it is, about 9 o'clock at night. This says 38 degrees. That's full of crap because my phone just told me it's 30. At some point, I'm going to put a handle up here, make it a little bit easier to get around, and maybe put a couple hangers on it too for the wires, and maybe a holder for my sticks. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and do that, and we'll be back. Alright, we are back together and ready for testing, which is going to happen tomorrow. I don't want to be welding outside in the dark. I think it looks pretty sweet as it is. I may have already mentioned this earlier in the video, but these are the sticks I got to play with. These are supposed to be pretty decent for various things. So once again, I've never stick welded, but there are a couple things that I know that I want to weld the stick is going to work better for, like the mount that I'm going to put the tire changer on off the back of my truck. I think a stick welder might work better in that application. I don't know. We'll try it. If it doesn't work, we still got the trusty Meg over there. The next time you see me will be tomorrow, and I think tomorrow will be Thanksgiving Day, and I might be out here doing a little buzzing. So I lied a little bit. It's not Thanksgiving Day, it's the day after. So it's actually, I guess it's Black Friday. This morning we're gonna go ahead and drag the 225 out and see what kind of business we can get into. I'm just gonna try it. I'm not going for technique, anything like that. I just want to make sure it works, because quite honestly, I haven't researched much to see how to do it even. Okay, got it all up here in the front. If you're not familiar with some of my other videos, this is actually a little adapter I made to go from 4-prong to 3. One question that I do have for you guys. I left this ground clamp at 10 feet. Now, I know, like with car audio and stuff, the shorter the ground, the better you are. Does that apply here too? I mean, I have no problem shortening this up, but I figured I'd just keep it where it was for the time being. Let me know in the comments, should I shorten that thing up? Does it make a difference? I'm sure it probably does, but I'll move it if you guys think I should. Okay. Well, nothing's died yet. No fires. All right, that's good news. All right, guys, I think I'm ready. I got a little piece, well, a couple pieces, you know, just sitting together, just scrap stuff. Just seeing what I can do. Stuff that this is just garbage that I don't care about. So I'm gonna kick this on. We're all plugged in. It has power. We'll flip this thing on and just make sure that we don't die. Make sure nothing makes racket. Okay. All right. I'm gonna turn her back off and then load this thing up and then come back and run it through its paces. I'm really not wearing the right attire for doing this. Well, because I'm not good. I'm maybe doing Fab Rats a disservice. I'm not a Fab Rat. Wish I was. A lot of this was trial and error. Can't tell you that the welder does work. And yeah, I'm happy with the end result of the project. I show you these beads just to show you it works, not at all telling you that this is the way to weld, because it's not. Go somewhere else for that, because that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go figure out what I'm doing wrong. This is just one that I laid down right here. It's got all those holes and stuff in it. I don't know if that tells me my amps are too high, low, I'm going too fast, not fast enough. So I laid one down right here and I thought, oh man, that looks great. Well, the other piece of it was over here and now it's buried, but I thought, man, that looks pretty good. And then I tapped it again with the electrode and it broke off. So no, it wasn't good. I wound up back at 75, but I played around with the amp settings. And tell me what I'm doing wrong here. I'm gonna do some research myself, but if you guys know, put it down in the comments. Am I going too fast? Do I have the wrong electrode? Should I be using a different type? This is probably like 3/8 thick. It closely resembles fecal matter that comes out of a chicken, and that's fine, because I'm learning. All right, maybe I didn't do so bad. I picked this up. I didn't realize that there was some kind of flux or something on this that needs to be taken off, but it doesn't look that bad now. So, I mean, I know it's not good, but it's not as bad. I do know that I feel like I've waited way too long to actually get this thing going, but I didn't really know what I was doing, and I still don't. But no time like now to learn how to do it, right? Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. If you have any tips, tell me about the length of that ground cable, and if you have any other tips, maybe different electrodes I can use. That was, you know, an Amazon purchase that I did about, I don't know, 20 minutes of research on, and it looked pretty universal. And I had some tips from some friends in some forums. Thank you guys, you know who you are, and I appreciate you all. Thanks for watching another episode. We're gonna get back on the Fox bodies really quick here. I have some stuff over here that's gotta get going. Got some SN95 axles right there and rear disc that will be sitting under Frankie. That's our noise.